Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well this lovely night. I'm not gonna show Rashi tonight. I'm gonna show the other rest of the world. So, hi, my name is Dr. Sofia Beloka. I am a transformational performance coach. I'm the creator of the Health Win Coach program and the uplifter of thyroid fitness. Hello Hafrun, hello Carol. Everyone who would like to take a note or a question or say hi, just connect and put a comment down, or if you watch the replay, just put a comment afterwards with a heart or whatever symbol you like to do. So as usual, English is not my mother tongue. I speak 8 languages and English is one of those. My main language is Greek. I know that's hard for most of you, so I will speak in English. I had a talk with one of my one of good friends and students. Hi Carol from UK. How are the moods? That contacted me and he asked me for help in order to find his purpose. And he was, although it's a person that I respect a lot and I have great admiration and great respect. And I think it's a young guy. It's a young student who just finished university. And hi Lionel, how's Brazil? Gracias, obrigado. And so this lovely student came to me and asked me to help him with his finding his purpose and his mission. Because although we had discussed in the past and he had taken some courses and asked some advices by mentors, coaches, and following some courses online. And although he was also doing some internal work with psychoanalysis, he came to me saying like, I do all these courses, but I would like to have some help from you. Since you have done it for yourself, you know the process, and I see that I'm trying the last months, and I haven't managed to do it on my own, and I need help. And I totally resonate with that because I didn't do it for myself alone, and no matter how much things we know or how many diplomas we have, or how much psychoanalysis we have done, or how guru or coach we are ourselves, or even mentors and professors, everybody needs and requires to have some support and guidance. So I totally resonate with this young student who had the guts and the courage and the understanding to ask for help, because I'm sure that we understand that it's very hard for us to ask for help or even celebrate some of our wins, because either from childhood or through our careers, sometimes we are trying to do things all by ourselves. When there is a victory or something to applaud for, we just overcome it, and we only like make a big fuss about what are the things that don't go well. Yes, Alexandros, I'm talking about you. Hello. Therefore, I was one of those people that didn't know how to celebrate their achievements, and I was going to the next step right away, to the next goal and the next vision. And the big disaster and the big tragedy was coming when I was taking bad marks at school, or I had a lot of reds from my teacher's notes because my orthograph was wrong, either in Greek or in English or in another language. Or if I hadn't published the next article of my research, or I hadn't got the funding to go to my next research project. Those were like always big dramas and never celebrated things like diplomas, PhDs, publications, or big awards. So one of my tasks that I had to do also with the guidance of my coach was like to celebrate every single thing, like even doing a Facebook live, like if like because like if I was going to tell you that I was shy and reluctant to do a Facebook live last year, so by this year this is a great achievement. Therefore, yes, taking this motivation to talk about the request that I had about this from my student, um, we're talking about the purpose because from the purpose, hello Alexandros, I'm talking also about you. When we have the right purpose, we have found our purpose and our mission, because for everyone is something different, unique, individual and special, and very honoring. From that point of view is the moment that we strive also in our fitness performance, in our career, in our relationships, in our wealth, and you don't wait for the summer holidays to come, because you live your purpose every day and you cannot get out of the bed in the morning and go after that, and you constantly with this fire inside us. And it doesn't take too much time. It needs to have like the right tools and the right exercise and the right guidance from people who have done it and have found it already and live it already. That's the most important, to seek guidance from people who live in it already. For me personally, it took a few exercises and in few days collecting all these tools and the guidance I had from the people I seek it from. There was a big enlightenment and never looked back. So yes, you can take a lot of time to do psychoanalysis and healing and whatever, and we can spend all this life about healing all the time, the rest of our life, but this healing is the next step in order to upgrade and up level. There are other ways and tools that we can find our purpose and what we really enjoy to do in our life in just very easy tools if we're committed and determined and disciplined in order to go and find it. There are all the ways that can be available to us. The days will not be always pink and sunny and easy, but through the storms and the difficulties we will appreciate, and we will see that there will be in all these difficult storms and waves, it will be not a negative point, but a growth point, because whenever you are stuck or sad or stormy or nervous, or like your tolerance is like limited, that's the point where you really see that you want to go to up level. It's like a moment for growth, it's for a moment to go to the next level. It's not a moment to go backwards and try something else like we usually do and we're taught to do. The moments of difficulties are a moment where something is showing us, maybe our own subconscious, that is the moment to go to the next step and to the next up leveling. This is what I have discovered from my experience. And the greatest step that I have discovered, it is useful to keep us accountable, is when we are challenged and are out of our comfort zone to the points that we value most. So people who value a lot like money, this is where they have to be like a comfortable discomfort in order to make this up leveling. So this can even mean that you need to pay a bit uncomfortable or discomfort price in order to get like the results you want. For me, nowadays, after I have discovered my mission, my purpose, and my values, which is coaching, which is teaching, which is independence, so I value a lot the time. So for me, the discomfort comes when I am under pressure of time. When I'm comfort in a lot of time, I'm not gonna do an upgrade. But when I'm under pressure of time, because time for me is very precious, there is where I'm going do my up leveling and my upgrade. So that's for me. After, especially, I was reading Seneca, the letters to Seneca. It was a very nice quote about the value of people, also from the ancient years until today, that we value a lot about money, about what other people think about us, about material things, about other things that can be in our surroundings, but we don't realize how much precious is the time. And this morning, a very good friend of mine from California, she had a Facebook Live where she quoted my code from my email signature. So if you receive an email from me, you will read my name, and under you will read like, this is not a rehearsal, this is your life. So I had already forgotten it because I use this code signature since ever I have my email account. But she keeps me reminding me how important for me is in this lifetime time, because when we realize how the duration of time passes so long and so easy, we appreciate much more than, for me it's like I appreciate much more than the money. I appreciate a lot how much time it's gonna take me to arrive to my CrossFit world or to my work, compared to how much money I will spend in order to save and spend so much time. So I do the contrary. I prefer like to pay much more in order to save my time. So I prefer like to buy an expensive mentor that will teach me right very fast the tools that I will need in order to make my health, my wealth, and now I have to find my charger, my love, and my career in order to just invest in cheap tools and people and courses that take forever in order to discover that. Today I met also another colleague of mine from when I was doing my doctorate in Erasmus Hospital here in Brussels, and we remembered back how many years we have spent since we defended our PhD. So I have 7 years since I defended my PhD, and for her it was 6 years. So the amount of growth that happened and all these things that happened in the last 7 years, it's immense. It's immense. And also the other thing that I also discovered was hi Lakisha, I was talking about you earlier. And the other thing that we discussed, I discovered with this colleague of mine was the difference of the focus that we have for our interests. So 7 years ago, I was all about worrying about and discussing about publications and articles and funds, about the next research project and academics, and all about these things. And now I enjoy a lot when I discuss about purpose, about consciousness, about life, about mission, about purpose, about values, and how when we are tuned in with that, we have all the rest. We have all the rest. That's why for me, I discovered all this through fitness performance. Fitness performance that came through the evolution of fitness that I see happening around us, and maybe the majority of us think that fitness is just going to the gym and do a run, but as we evolve and we advance I see that fitness nowadays is a fitness of body, fitness of the mind, and fitness of the heart or the soul, if you are more advanced and you accept this term. So in a while, fitness will be really advanced. Hello, Francois. I was talking about you with Adriana a while ago. What the timing. Therefore, it's very easy to find what's really putting the fire in your life every day, what gets you out of bed every day, what is gonna make you fun and enjoyable every day of your life, and not waiting for the holidays of the summer to save your year and rest. And it's very easy to find your values, and when we tune in our values, we stop becoming a victim, we stop self-beating ourselves, and everything then takes the purpose and the focus, and you respect yourself, but mostly you respect the others, and we communicate better with ourselves. And from that point, we can have like big transformations, big awakenings, and then either the publications of our articles that I was speaking earlier coming much easier, either you commit to your fitness and your performance, daily performance, much easier with a purpose and a focus, because you know why you're doing it, and the wealth and the career opportunities, and the ideal love relationship and the health and well-being will be the normality, and we will not be going after hard and being tortured and self-beating ourselves. So that was a teaching that I had from my student that came to me to ask to help with finding its purpose. And it might be very close, but it's hard to see it ourselves because the ego or the survival mode can be in the way. And as behavior specialists or psychologists say, that we know ourselves as we think we are, other people know us as they think we are, and then there is also this other part of us that we don't really accept, and the people who might not like us will tell us about. So this is why I found very useful to ask for help to find my purpose and my mission, and I'm willing to help also others to do the same for them, because when I saw the fulfillment, it's not any chance that you can want to go back. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching here and you agree or you have a comment or a request, just comment or send me a PM. Or if you watch the reply, you can still comment or put a comment that you're watching the replay. Thank you all for watching. Bye.